Here's the Commuter.
Welcome to the next webisode of the Commuter Talk Show. We're here with a very special guest. And yes, I think if you're quiet, you can hear the sirens. Did you hear that?
Oh, you meanie guy. Oh, you mean Commuter.
Those are fire trucks.
Those were cop cars. He was insinuating they were cop cars.
There it is.
Oh my God!
The fire truck.
I should duck.
It was a
drive faster. It's me.
We are here with actor Tom Sizemore.
Actor / criminal, they say. Now, given that they say that, I'd like to say a few things to the Commuter here. That was a low blow. But I'll let it go. You know why? You're a nice guy. And we'll take this up when the camera's off. In all seriousness.
Oh, shit.
In all seriousness, I'm nothing like what I've been portrayed to be. I'm worse. No, I'm joking.
Tell us about your episodes of commuting, your commuting experiences in and around LA.
Well, listen, it depends on what you're commuting to. If you're commuting to make love with the young Sophia Loren, the commute is over in a blink. Or it's interminable if it's 5 minutes. But it could be 3 hours long, but you know Sophia Loren is on the other end. They don't mind. But if you're commuting to, say, perhaps a 22-month jail sentence, the commute is a drag. I could have the Beatles live in my car, reunited with the two dead guys back here, George and John, God bless them, in my car singing Hey Jude, and I would go, hey man, could you guys please stop? So it all depends on where you're going, I think commuting does. But before I was arrested, I didn't commute. I lounged in limousines. So commuting to me was very different. But subsequent to my arrest, I've had to commute. Not a lot, but to court. Generally, if I'm driving, there's no chance in hell we're ever going to get where we're going. Left, 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 left. We're no way going to get there if I'm the driver, because I have other things on my mind.
You've done a laundry list of films.
I thought you were going to say a laundry list of crimes. That's what I thought you were going to say.
I'm staying away from those topics.
Let's stay away from them.
We just want to talk about your work and everything you've done.
You know what? In all seriousness, that would be great.
And wait, two south. And you've worked with some iconic actors.
I've worked with some of the greatest. I've been very fortunate to have worked with, I think, this generation and our previous generations, greatest actors and directors. I worked with Steven Spielberg, Martin Scorsese, Michael Mann. I don't want to leave these directors out. I love them all. Lawrence Kasdan, Ridley Scott, Tony Scott, Barry Sonnenfeld. I'm missing a big guy in here somewhere. Oliver Stone. And I worked with some of our best actors too. Bob De Niro, Al Pacino. A lot of great actors.
What advice can you give to these next young generation of actors coming up who may look at you as an icon?
Right. Next generation of actors, number one thing you have to ask yourself is, do I have to act? Do I need to act? You know, if I don't act, is my life going to feel less than what I would want it to be? Is it that important to me? Because if it's not that important to you, then it's like not necessarily something. If it's a calling, for me it was a calling. Once I started to do it, I really couldn't imagine my life without doing it. And I've been forced to imagine it without doing it because of those problems I've been in. And it's earth-shattering sometimes to think that, but things are back on track. There's been a little bump in the road here, but we're going to get through it. But you have to ask yourself, how important, I'm not here. Where do we go? Not here. And once you know the answer to that question, and you're going to be very honest with yourself. If there's anything you can imagine yourself doing besides acting, you probably shouldn't be an actor. But once having come to that, whatever that, yes or no, I can or can't, you have to act. Act. And I mean, go to school, act in plays, act, scene work, but act. The more you do it, like anything else in life, simple adages are true. Practice doesn't make perfect, but practice improves oneself. And when I moved to New York, I made it a very, very, make a left, made a very concerted effort. Because of my football experience, I just kind of like certain things that were prevalingly were true in both were that the more you did it, the better you got at it. So I was always in a class. I was always working on a scene, almost for 9 years, or doing a play, or all of the above. And the more you do it, the better you're gonna get at it. Be ready. You gotta have a thick skin. There's gonna be a lot of disappointment, even if you become successful. And acting is never perfect. Acting is never done, because what we're trying to do is make this thing real, right? And it can never be real because it's rehearsed. So there's always work to do, and I just find it infinitely interesting. I'm very fortunate to have found this calling and this life as an actor, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
That's great. Some words of wisdom from Tom Sizemore. We thank you for joining us, and we especially thank you for taking part in our film Commute. Don't miss Commute. Tom Sizemore as God.
I want to thank Mark and Ford and the two gentlemen here who asked me to be a part of this, and anyone out there, like these guys who are out there trying to do something special with no money and stuff like that, I couldn't do enough for. And thank you for having me be part of it.
Excellent. And from Verdugo, Commuter out.